Good afternoon, student. Today I'm just choosing one topic of MySQL as a revision topic. So this is one part of the important part of the MySQL. Here today I will discuss about basically one clause, that is order by clause, and through this we'll demonstrate various issues. Yeah, good morning, not good afternoon, Puneet. So today we'll discuss about order by clause, and after that we'll switch to group by also. So here I'm starting. So order by clause, and one more thing before going to order by clause, I want to know whether any further doubt regarding foreign key is there or not. So I can rediscuss few topic of this foreign key. So foreign key, already we have discussed in earlier session. So if you need to rediscuss it once more, or any doubt is there, so you can ask, I can rediscuss it, then you can ask me on the chat window. Just waiting for 1 or 2 minutes, then we can switch to our topic, today's topic. If you would have doubt on the old topics, then you can ask. So I'm just starting the today's topic, that is basically I will discuss first today's order by topic, and then I will go for group by clause also. Okay, Puneet, you are asking to repeat foreign key once more. Okay, I'm just repeating. Okay, yeah, good afternoon, Khushbu. Okay, just I'm repeating foreign key constant. So listen to this very carefully. So foreign key, we know that when we want to relate multiple tables through one particular column, that is only called foreign key. Now see, here you can see customer table is there and order table is there. So in the customer table, one column is there, SID. SID means one ID column, and that is behaving like primary key inside the customer table. And another column is their order table, their order ID, order date, and customer ID also present, and that is behaving like a foreign key. But remember here, order ID is primary key, it is behaving like a primary key. So now let's see how we can go for this topic. Now foreign key actually relate the two table, and how it is possible? When a specific column is shifted to any other table as a normal column, that is basically foreign key. It is point to another table. So when a particular column comes from a table, it is called the master table. Here customer table is the master table, and this foreign key is relating to the order table. So this order table is actually called foreign table. Yes, Angela, good afternoon. Everybody, good afternoon. So first of all, today I have started with foreign key. Here one table is related with another table. So how to create a foreign key? Let's see its structure. So here I am just creating the order table. So order table I am creating with this column order ID. Also those who have forgot yesterday, or one link I have shared in our classroom group. So there also I have mentioned how to create a table, that go through those things, and today I will also show some more about MySQL repetition. So watch the full video. So now create table order. Here I am creating the order table, order ID integer, order date is a special data type that is actually help to mention any date. Then customer ID integer, then amount as double. Now I am writing here primary key order ID. Means what? I am creating primary key for this order table as the order ID. Next, the point is important, that how we can mention a foreign key. That means that foreign key will relate these two table, customer and order. So here I am creating foreign key, customer ID, then this references word. Without this word you can't, it is not possible. So references word, then customer table, this is your master table with which I am connecting the order table, within bracket SID. That means from the order table it is fetching the customer ID, and it is referencing to the SID of customer table through this particular column, or you can say one simple same name you can also suggest or use. Through this only, through this column only, we are connecting two table. What are the two table? First table is our order table, or first table is our customer. I am relating with the order table. This is about the foreign key. I think the route is clear. Now I am just switching to the today's topic, that is order by clause. You know, this topic is quite easier topic, but here are few issues are also there, because various types of order by clause are there. So we have to understand with quite importance. So first point, how to sort a table. Sort means, you know very well that when we want to arrange the data either in ascending order or in descending order, that is only called sorting. So when we want to sort the data in ascending order, you can write in this way: select star from the table name, order by clause. You have to use, this is a clause, order by age, order by age. So here ASC is quite, you can say, optional. If you want to order the table in ascending order, so if you do not mention ASC, no issue, no problem. By default it will come in a ascending order. But if in the question is given in descending order, question is asked on the table is to be ordered in descending order, then you have to mention this DESC keyword. So select from T1, order by age, DESC. Now just I am going for the second version of ordering a table, that is ordering a data on multiple column. So for what is the meaning of these things? Based on multiple column, earlier in this case we have ordered the table based on one single column, but here I will order the table based on two column. So what are the two column? Just like I want the to order the table student based on section and then based on marks. So I am writing here, select star from student, order by section ASC, order by section ASC. This is the first ordering issue, comma, then marks DSC. That means my whole table will be ordered based on section, then on marks. But you have to remember one point, you no need to mention this order word for multiple time. Just for one time you will mark this point or write this point. Now for example, in a table, these are the various section is present in this order or in this manner, just like C, D, B, A, C, C, D, A, B, lot of different sections are there. So you can see this is unordered data. Now I want to order this data, but in two way. First I want to order the data on ascending order of section. Ascending order of section means first as per alphabetical order, A, then B, then C, then D, in this way. And within the section I want to order the marks as per descending order. So after writing this query, what we will get, you can see that the section has came in as per ascending order. That means all A section has came first, then B section, then C section, then D section. Then within the A section, here you can see A section first value was 60, next value was 30, and next value was 90. So within this A section, the 90 has came first. Why? Because first I have ordered the data as per section in ascending order, then within the section I have ordered the data as per descending order. So A 90 first, then A 60, then A 30. In B also same thing will happen, in C also, in D also. D is one data, no issue will be there. So this is only called ordering a table based on more than one column. So actually sometime you can say, you can term this as nested ordering also. Nesting means when we are ordering using one column, and within the same column we are ordering through any other column. This is only called the ordering table based on multiple column. So now I will go for another expression, another topic of ordering. That means if you want to order based on any expression. Now what is the meaning of expression? So for example, this type of query you have done, just like from a table, suppose employee table is there, and within the employee table I want to fetch the bonus of the employee based on the salary, 50% of bonus, sorry, 50% of salary as bonus. So how I can write? Select star from the table name, or select the column name, comma 0.50 into salary as bonus. So that was called table alias. Now if I want to sort a table based on any calculation, so let's see how it works. Here I want the order the student table on section, then 40% of the marks where marks is greater than 70. Here I have added one new part. I have used one condition also. So before going to this part, let me show you this area, that what should be the writing style or what should be the structure of the query. First you will write the select part, that means whatever you are selecting, either the all column for that, for star if you are selecting specific column, then you will mention the column name. Then you will write the where condition if it is there, if question is asked about where condition, and then you will mention the order by clause. So select star from student, then I am writing where marks greater than 70, and then I am writing here order by section ASC, that means this is the first ordering issue. Then comma I am writing here marks into 0.40, that is 40% of marks DSC, that means in the just like previous one, first it will be ordered as per ascending order of section, then within the section it will be ordered as 40% of the marks in descending order. So this is only called ordering based on expression. Now I will come for the last topic of sorting data, or last way of sorting a data. So what is that? Let's see. So specifying custom order. Custom order means just like in the previous query or previous example, we come to know that we can sort a table based on any particular column. But suppose if we want to sort the data based on any particular column, and within that column also I want to mention my own order, within the column also I want to mention my own order, remember what I am asking. So that time we can go for custom order process. So let's see how it works. Here I want to order a student table based on the address, but address should not arrange automatically. I want the address should arrange as per, just like Asansol will come first, then Jamuria, then Durgapur, and then Raniganj. This way order should come. This way the data should be arranged. So I will write in this way: select star from student, order by field. Field is the particular word, keyword that you have to mention. Then I will mention the column name, and then I will mention the order values through which I want to order. That is, first I want Asansol values, then Jamuria, then Durgapur, then Raniganj. Here it will not come as per normal way. It will come like you have used the order sequence. Another example we can go for, just like suppose we want to go for the ordering of the table as per marks, but marks ordering I want in this way, that 90 will come first, then 40 marks student will come, then 70 marks, then 60 marks. So here I have written, you can see at the top I will write normal way: select star from student, order by, then I will mention this word field, and then marks is there, marks is the column name, then I will mention here the column values, that is 90, 40, 70, 60. But you can see one difference is there. When I am mentioning any string type or character type data, we are mentioning under single quotes all cases, but here just like these are normal value, that's why I am not mentioning any quotes. So this is the way how we can go for custom order option. So now I will go for few things about multiple row function, or sometimes it is also termed as aggregate function. Now what is the meaning of aggregate function? For example, I am just taking this example. For any cases, if you want to fetch the salary of person whose name is CCB, this case. So how you can write the query? Select name comma salary from table T1 where name is CCB. So how the query will work? It will go for the first line, and it will match the name. If it is not there, it will come to the second line, it will come to the third line, it will come to the fourth line. So when name will match, it will display particular name and salary. So this way generally single row query works. Single row means when it works in a single line, single row. But suppose if you want to work on a whole column means, for very easy concept, I'm just asking one thing. If I want to find the sum of all salary, if so that time you if the program will display through line by line, that is not the way. So in that time I want all the salary together. So that time I have to go for aggregate function. So what are various aggregate function? Various aggregate functions are there. I have written some of this. Average function is there, count function is there, sum function is there. So these are the way how we can go for the aggregate or multiple row function. Now here one point you need to remember, that is difference between count star and count column name. This is very interesting. So for that purpose I am just taking another example or another row. I am adding here 120, for example x y y y. For example I am taking Asansol here, and here I am taking null. So now what will happen? If you write for this table, that is select count star from T1, so in that case it will count all the rows. That is, how many rows are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So answer will come like 7. Count means it will count the number of rows. But in place of count star, if you write only count then cell, so what will be the value? So in that case one very interesting things will appear, that you can see when it will count the cell. So it will count like this way: 1 2 3 4 5 6. It will not count for this null value. If null is present inside anywhere, then also it will omit that part. So simply it will count the not null values: 1 2 3 4 5 6, only 6. So in this case the value will be 6. So what will be the difference between this count star and count column name? Count star will count all the columns, whereas all the values of a particular column, and count any column name, if you mention, it will simply neglect the null. If any null value is there, so it will just not count. This is the way how it works. Now we have to go for some few more example. One of that very important clause is there, group by, which is basically used under multiple row function, with the multiple row function. So group by. Now what is the meaning of group by? Group means that group a data based on certain query. For example, in your commerce section only, if I want to group in a specific order, so on which subject I can make the group? So let's first understand this concept only. What is the meaning of grouping? Then we'll go for the query. So I am going for commerce section only. So in the commerce section, for example, I am taking 100 students are there. 100 students are there. Now I want to do grouping in the commerce section. So if I want to do the grouping on commerce section, so basically when say sir all are commerce students, so what grouping you will do? Yes, obviously you are right, but there are various way how we can make a group. Just like very simple way that I can group all students, just like ETP, math and IP. This is the best possible way to group the commerce student. That like within the commerce section, various subcategory students are there. Some are ETP, some are math, some are IP. So for this particular task I am writing the query, then we'll go for any other query. So we'll write, that means my question is how many student, how many are there in ETP, IP or math category. But in each category how many students are present, that I want to find from the commerce section. All streams are commerce, but within that commerce stream subcategory are written like ETP IP math, or optional subject are written as ETP IP math. So how we can find? So I will write in this way: select, here I will mention star, basically select star from, suppose your student table is there, student, select star from student, group by, sorry, select count star, not star, select count star from student, even you can mention the subject also, select count star comma subject from student, from student, group by sub means subject, group by subject. So what will happen? So it will come like ETP, IP and math, three subcategory will be shown, and within each category it will show the number of students. For example, ETP is 50, IP is 20 and math is 30. So this is the way how a group can work. I think point is clear. If doubt is there, okay. Why count star? Yes, obviously, why here I am using count star? Simply when you want to find the number of student in each category, when number of student in each category means within, just like your table is like that. For example, I am writing the complete table, I am just writing the heading part. First of all, normally admission number is there, name is there, then stream is there. Within stream, either you will write commerce, you will write science, you will write humanities. This is stream, not the subject. And within stream I am writing subject. So for commerce, sometime it is ETP, again I am suppose commerce is writing, sometime it is IP, again for commerce sometime it is math, again for example sometime it is IP, and again for commerce sometime it is ETP. So you can see stream is repeatedly, commerce is coming or science is coming, no issue, but subject is changing based on the within the commerce section. Commerce ETP, commerce IP, commerce math, commerce IP, commerce ETP. So within the commerce subcategory is coming different. Now I want to find how many students are there in commerce, that is one question, and how many students are there in commerce within IP category, within math category and within ETP category. Suppose if I want to find how many students in commerce, so what I will write, that also I am writing here, select stream, comma count star from student, group by stream. Then one point more, having stream is equal to commerce, having stream is equal to commerce. This point you have to remember. Select stream comma count star, that means it will count for the all stream, science stream, humanities stream and commerce. It will count when a stream is particularly commerce. So ultimately, if you do not mention this part, how the answer will come? Science, commerce and humanities. For example, science is 5, commerce is 10 and humanities is 4, for example. Yes, Punit, instead of having, we can use where clause. No, absolutely wrong. If you write in place of having, let me first tell what is the meaning of having. After that I am coming to your question. Very good point is there, even one important question is there also. I am coming to that point. In place of, when I am using the group by command, group by clause, so group by stream I am writing, so only group by, not I am using any condition, so this type of answer will come. But if we mention now suppose having clause, so what answer will come? From this part, this science area and this humanities area will vanish. That means it will only show you the commerce part. That means it will filter more. It will filter more. It is one type of filtering. First I asked that how many stream wise students are there. So that time I got science 5, commerce 10, humanities 4. But when I am adding an extra filter, that is having stream equals to commerce, so that time I am adding one more filter, That time only I got the answer commerce 4. But as you ask the question, why I am not using where clause? If you use where clause, it will not work with the having clause. Sorry, it will not work with the group by clause. Where clause is work with single row query, and having clause will work with the group by or multiple row query. I think this point is clear. This is one important question also. What is the difference between where clause and having clause? Having will work with multiple row query, and where clause will work with single row query. Now I am going to the next portion. Next portion is what? Within the commerce student, how many are ETP, how many are math, and how many are IP. So for that purpose, what I will write, again I am coming back to it, this portion. Select count star, comma subject from student, group by subject. Now I am grouping by subject, not by stream. I am grouping by subject, not by stream. You can see, because within the subject only IP, TP, math is there, and then I am mentioning group by subject. So that time what will come? How many IP are there, how many ATP, and how many math will come. This is the way. This is called actually group by. Again repeating, within the group by you have to use the only having clause. For example, now again I want to see how many IP are there. So here you will mention having sub equals to IP. Having sub equals to IP, then only IP will come. It will not show ETP and math. IP 20 will come. So this is the thing. So I think doubt is clear regarding group by and order by. If doubt comes, you can ask on the Google Classroom also. So here I am just closing today's session. Thank you. Good day.